come to sell Camp David for anyone. But I came with the spirit that let us try to combine our efforts together towards giving momentum to the peace process.
Anwar Sadat was born on December 25, 1918, in northern Egypt. He came from a humble background and was raised in a family of limited means. Sadat joined the Royal Military Academy in Cairo in 1938 and rose through the ranks, eventually becoming commander of the Egyptian Air Force. Sadat was a member of the Free Officers Movement, a group of nationalist military officers who played a significant role in the 1952 Egyptian Revolution. He became involved in nationalist and anti-British activities during World War II. This revolution led to the overthrow of King Farouk I and the establishment of a republic. After the revolution, Sadat held various government positions, eventually rising to the position of Vice President of Egypt under President Jamal Abdel Nasser. Welcome to the past and present. Please like, share and subscribe. Anwar Sadat became the president of Egypt following Nasser's death in 1970.
You know, we thought at one time this man will never die. And because we were in such a mess and we were humiliated.
He initiated a series of political and economic reforms, including the open door policy, which aimed to open up Egypt's economy to foreign investment and trade. One of the defining moments of Sadat's presidency was the 1973 Yom Kippur War, also known as the October War. Egypt, along with Syria, launched a surprise attack on Israeli forces in the Sinai Peninsula and Golan Heights. The conflict ultimately led to negotiations and the eventual return of the Sinai Peninsula to Egypt through the Camp David Accords. In 1978, Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem Begin, with the mediation of US President Jimmy Carter, signed the Camp David Accords, a historic peace agreement between Egypt and Israel.
Today we celebrate a victory, not of a bloody military campaign, but of an inspiring peace campaign. The dedication and determination of these two world statesmen have borne fruit. Peace has come to Israel and to Egypt.
The signing of these documents marks only the beginning of peace, but it is an indispensable start. Let there be no more suffering or denial of rights. Let there be no more despair or loss of faith. Let no mother lament the loss of her child. Let no young man waste his life on a conflict from which no one benefits. Let there be no more wars or bloodshed between Arabs and Israelis.
It is a great day in the annals of two ancient nations, Egypt and Israel, whose sons met in battle 5 times in one generation, fighting and falling. Now we make peace. No more war, no more bloodshed, no more bereavement.
For his role in negotiating peace, Sadat was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1978.
Norwegian Nobel Committee has awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for 1978 jointly to the President of Egypt, Anwar Sadat, and the Prime Minister of Israel, Menachem Begin.
Tragically, Anwar Sadat's pursuit of peace with Israel made him a target for extremist elements in Egypt. On October 6, 1981, during a military parade in Cairo commemorating the 8th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War, Sadat was assassinated by members of an Islamic extremist group. Lieutenant Khalid Islambouli emptied his assault rifle into Sadat's body while in the front of the grandstand, mortally wounding the president.
Exhaust grabbing the attention of those in the stands. That was the moment the assassins chose to strike. The entire attack lasted 45 seconds. When it was over, the president of Egypt was dead. Dead too were 6 other men. 43 others were wounded.
In addition to Sadat, 11 others were killed, including the Cuban ambassador, an Omani general, a Coptic Orthodox bishop and Samir Helmi, the head of Egypt's Central Auditing Agency. 28 were wounded, including Vice President Hosni Mubarak, Irish Defense Minister James Tully, and 4 U.S. military liaison officers.
The door of the truck opened. A tall, dark young officer shot out of that place, carrying a hand grenade, and I could see him take 2 steps, then turn and hurl that hand grenade. And I could see it fly up in the air. And I could see this grenade actually landed right in front of the wall in front of the reviewing stand. Sadat actually looked to the left, because the explosion was to the left, actually, to his left, and I looked to the right, and almost instantly I found that there were 2 machine guns on the side of the truck, and I found somebody shoot him in the neck.
Islambouli was tried, found guilty, sentenced to death, and executed by firing squad in April 1982. Sadat's legacy is complex and controversial. He is often praised for his role in achieving peace with Israel, but he is also criticized for his authoritarian rule and his support for the United States. Sadat is remembered for his role in reshaping Egypt's political landscape, his efforts to bring about peace in the Middle East, and his willingness to challenge the status quo in pursuit of his vision for Egypt. He remains a prominent figure in Egyptian history and a symbol of both peace and controversy. After Sadat's assassination, he was succeeded by Vice President Hosni Mubarak, who would go on to lead Egypt for nearly 3 decades until his own ousting during the Arab Spring protests in 2011. Thanks for watching. Well, come along with me to the next journey. Till then, please subscribe to the past and present and click the bell icon to get notified about our upcoming videos.